Yo, we're at MBG Studios. This is The Control Room. All right, episode 3. Let's get into it. All right, so first, I wanted to talk about the title recently announced that it will label AI. I actually made a post about this. It will label AI generated music. They also won't pay royalties to fully AI generated things, and they'll also get rid of people who are impersonating, like, other people that are actually like artists already. What are your thoughts on this? We'll go. What's your thoughts on that?
I agree with that. Everybody that's human and still pushing the needle should get royally paid. So, that's my thoughts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bounce over what he said. I like the idea of like AI. The platforms. I'm trying to, but
No, you're good.
yeah, but just I think it helps what's the word?
I know what you're talking about. Desensitize, something like that.
Disenfranchise.
Okay, my bad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the word? It I guess disenfranchises anybody that tries to use AI generated music that's not genuine,
It's not genuine.
human made art. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It incentivizes
genuine,
more artists out there to actually get on the platforms and
Right,
make
right, right.
more human made genuine
Well, I think
music.
the word genuine should be spoken about, because genuine to me also means like you actually wanted to do music. I feel like you can easily, like, it's a business model. Like, I can easily just go in there and run up a whole bunch of songs and just get some streams and just create a business model.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like, we're in America, it's capitalism. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's really, and then the other thing to me is like the scary concept of, there's two things going on, right? We have these big corporations, right, that have to do with creating the AI things, and they're also connected with other entities now. So it's like a very sensitive time where you have to be very aware of who's doing what and who's partnering with what, like specifically as shit, because there's people, like, I can just give examples. There's people like Rock Nation, right, having you sign a deal, but lo and behold, they're partnered with AI companies, so you're signing your shit over to them, and they're distributing it, but they have license, like, they can license your shit in your contract to AI companies to sell the concept of you being a prompt. You know what I'm saying? So, like, things like that we have to be very aware of. I think we should, like, all attach to companies that are taking the right steps. For example, like Tidal, iHeartMedia are the only two. Other companies are, like, combining with concepts and, like, kind of, like, I mean, I can't blame them. Like, the whole label concept is corporate America is business 101. So, like, they've already gone down that road, and they've always, it's never been a thing that made sense for creatives. That's kind of my point. So I think we need to be very aware and diligent of what we're going to actually, like, partner with or sign off on moving forward, because everyone's kind of deciding and showing their true colors. This is actually kind of a perfect time. In my opinion, people show their true colors, but it's harder for people, like, the masses to see that shit. Right now is a clear point. If you see them signing off on, like, Suno or these other companies, too. The other thing people don't realize, these big, like, AI companies are all involved in some aspect. And there's lots of other companies. It's not just Suno. You know what I'm saying? And Suno was taught off another company. You know what I'm saying? If you actually, like, it gets deep.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, like, be aware of what the fuck is going on.
Read your.
You know what I'm saying? Read everything.
But not even
Like,
just
if
read, make sure the sources is correct though.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of it is like you could be misled and thinking like, okay, this
That's so
is a good thing. Like they're pushing forward the agenda of AI. But
Yeah,
really,
facts.
like I said, it's just you just want to know like who you're partnering with. So you know what I'm saying.
I just feel like right now is kind of showing America's true colors in the sense of, like, it's very easy to throw a bag at industries, or not even industries, brands and people and individuals, and make it make sense to the mass public. And the mass public, unfortunately, isn't the best at deciding the best choices. So, like, if you get the right people involved behind the concept, you know what I'm saying, in America, I'm just saying, be careful. Don't just assume someone has, like, the right intention just because they popped up on your shit saying join this company or whatever the fuck, you know?
True.
What about Spotify? They not
That's
doing.
what I'm saying, bro.
'Cause
Be
that's-
aware.
yeah.
They ain't say shit.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about
Yeah, you
Spotify
just
right
playing
now.
that
Word.
stuff, yeah.
And on top of all that shit, Spotify been moving wacky, if I'm just being honest. The whole concept, that Drake thing was like mainly Spotify.
What you mean?
The whole copy, like the lawsuit, the whole shit with the millions of, that was mainly Spotify. Disappearing streams.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, in my opinion, I think Spotify has the worst filtering of like bot usage and other things. You know what I'm saying?
But don't they sometimes, like, if you have bots, don't they, like, if you on a playlist, don't they ban your stuff sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. But I just feel like it's choosing the wrong people at the wrong, like, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's sloppy. It's not like actually accurate and like to the T. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that get through, there's certain people that don't. But obviously I think the people that personally to me matter is not the like they're doing that shit sloppy in my opinion, because I know people that like have people that work here, they're just starting their music career, got 1,000 views, they get banned. They should be the mid-tier, high-tier artists that are actually getting flagged, and like there should be things that happen to that. Like, what are you getting off 1,000? What, $1.80, 80 cents, 70 cents? I don't know. So it's like should be like, I feel like. And this is literally Matei told me. I mean, this is a real thing. It's way easier to fake a lot of bots when you have movement already.
Say one more time.
It's way easier to fake movement
That's so
when you
true.
have movement.
That's true.
Meaning, like, I can have this thing going, something just popped. I can just add fake
You so
poppingness
right, and
on
you
top
won't
of
be able
that,
to
and
tell.
it will confuse you so much because you already saw organic poppingness. So
right.
just like it fits, you know what I'm saying?
That's
But
crazy.
those be the ones you need a fucking flag. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily do 50-50. Like, and like, no, at a super high level, if you really look at it, like, Matebi do, like he'll do actual like, he'll do what is it called, like data reviews where he like goes over people's shit. Like, Justin Bieber could easily fake 2 million,
That's
3
so
million
true.
streams like tomorrow,
That's so true.
and no one would think twice. Why would you think twice at those numbers?
That's so true.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Easy, but that's like a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like on each platform, like 2 to 3 million streams faked.
Yeah, he's got
You know
the
what I'm
bread
saying?
for
If
that.
you can just do that randomly too, it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All right, let me do. Ooh, great question. I didn't even actually know this, so this is a good topic. The music, it makes sense though. I feel like I brought this up. The music industry is pushing for 2 new labels on streaming services. AI generated and AI assisted. Do you think listeners deserve to know when AI was used? Does using AI change how you value a song?
So the 2-part question.
Yeah.
So I caught the second part. What was the first part of that question?
Do you think listeners deserve to know when AI was used?
Okay.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
do?
when I hear a song and I'm like really like captivated by a song, like sometimes I think like, damn, like how was that session? Like what were they thinking in that session? Like stuff like that.
Dope. Yeah.
So it's like that would be good for the listener to know, like, okay, all right, XYZ is AI.
right.
and-
That never happened in the studio.
and
There was never a studio.
then the other part of
Yeah.
the song is actually like either played by real people or
Right.
somebody
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
So I would say, yeah, I would agree with that. They should.
Gets confusing, man.
He is
Especially for like my big thing I always mention is consumers, bro. There's a big difference between a consumer and a person who's a creative, listening to something, or someone who understands this stuff. Like consumers, you got to be sensitive. Like, yeah, that's why for me it's very sensitive topic because it's capitalism, bro. They can do whatever the fuck they want with millions of dollars. To be honest with you, and to be even more blamed as someone who sells services. People will jump in certain buckets because they want to jump in certain buckets, especially like percentage wise. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at numbers, there's probably more people that will go towards a bad service that's cheaper, that happen to say the right thing at the right time, than a person who actually makes a logical decision on the service they buy. Especially in like ad central capital. You already know what I'm saying, but there's like 30 ads at a time. It's like
True.
the person who gets it is going to be the one who like wholeheartedly low key actually is like kind of scamming.
Yeah.
To me, you know what I'm saying? To someone who's educated. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Like to them, it fits, it makes sense. Quick turnaround, cheap price. He's saying all the right thing, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? That just happen to make sense to you.
Yeah.
But like we have to keep that in mind. So I'm not worried about us knowing if it's AI. I'm worried about them knowing if it's AI.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, like, you know, a common listener's ears is not nothing compared to what everybody else is creative that's actually tapped in the zone. They're hearing every little frequency, anything out of whack or anything like that. So, and I also think, like, I also believe that, you know, these platforms should label what songs are AI generated, what isn't. Even if it's just a certain part or a certain flip or a certain section or certain whatever it is, you know, that way, you know, we can, like, you know, differentiate which is real, which is not.
For sure. I think it would throw me off if it would just throw my mood off if I heard something was AI. I was just like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie, yeah.
I probably heard it before. I wonder if we heard anything recently that was AI.
Do you think, that's what I was about to say, do you think the Phoenix Flexing song was AI?
I have to.
Oh, honestly, I haven't like. I know there's mad videos and like the whole. You know what I'm saying? As far as like content, I didn't dive that deeply, but I do know what he sounds like, and I've heard that shit. Fuck no, that shit made no sense to me, bruh. Motherfucker sound like an 80s artist out of nowhere. Bruh, if he did that, he had vocal coaching. It's one of the other.
And what's the artist
like meaning
name
a
again?
guy came in there and was
Flexing.
Okay.
right, but he's doing like dead, like talking about da 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 da, like old school shit,
Oh,
but like
shit.
from
Making
like
it catchy.
rap modern shit though. It's not that at all.
Yeah.
And
Old
low
school.
key to me, he has a different like tone and projection. I'm super into how people sound and their tone, and I can really catch that. To me, I'm sorry, I know his whole brand and aesthetic. Obviously, I don't know him, so I'm gonna preface it as that. But just going off his brand and aesthetic and what he's done in his career, I don't chalk him up as that good of a musician to pull that stylistic move. That's what I'm saying. So either he's having very high level help in a human aspect. You can get vocal coaching and do a lot of crazy shit. Or he's doing AI. It's one or the other. Like, I do not accept that he just went in there by himself and he was like, ha ha, no. Like, nah, bro. I'm sorry.
I might have to hear a song.
He's been doing music a
But if
while. Like,
anything-
looking at everything with his career, and you know what I'm saying. Like, that does not add up in, like, logical terms.
I like his niche though, the way that he's going about it. I guess from the like the old school style.
Really
like
good
the
marketing.
60s.
I'm not mad at all that, but I'm just saying, like,
Not that.
if you want to have the convo on if it makes sense and if, like, theoretically it's feasible, I'm just giving you what I, as a professional, think is feasible. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
In my mind, if you was that musically capable with different styles, you would have been expanding.
I feel you.
So, like, I'm just thinking logically. You know what I'm saying? Going off the data at hand. Because he's been rapping for him, because he was in the group before that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this whole shit. He's from LA, like, this West Coast too. I'm just like,
When that whole wave first started, I was really trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because I was liking the wave. And then now everybody, once he did it, everybody else got on it. And tried to do the 80s.
Because I've been
the
hearing
80s
stuff
sound.
like that lately. It might be AI.
You
know what I'm saying? Like-
what really throws it off to me is the cadence of the song. Like, it doesn't sound like a natural cadence. Like, when you, like, and especially
modern
for him, like,
it's dun 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 dun.
So then that sound like two, perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I got it. Yeah. I feel
I guess the biggest point I have is I don't believe it because I think as a businessman and a musician you should have expanded on that already if you had that in you.
But
That's my only
What
point.
if he just kind of bit somebody else's style, a bit like an AI, you know what I'm saying? It just ran along with it himself.
Well, that's cool. That would make
Because a
sense.
lot of
I'm just
people do
saying,
that,
like,
you know what I'm
yeah. That would make sense to me. All right, round table. Ready? Favorite producer?
Pierre Bourne.
Damn. Favorite producer?
rapid fire. Right now, I mean, rest in peace, Tay Keith, man.
Okay, there you go.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Keith.
Yeah, rest in
I
peace.
still love, I'm old school, y'all. I still love Timbaland. I love Timbaland.
Damn.
Yeah.
Forget you. Why'd you
Yeah.
pick that?
I do like Timbaland's drums, I know.
Yeah.
Who? Just pick
Timbaland's on
me.
the dark side now.
Shit. I mean, there's so many producers you can
Yeah.
name, bro. Like,
There's some good ones, man. Pharrell still
Fuck.
hitting.
Favorite producer? All right, so damn, I should have prefaced it. I didn't preface it. I did that, so I'm gonna do it to me too.
nah, you
All right,
good.
I'm gonna one up everyone though.
Go ahead.
Quincy Jones.
Ooh. like that.
I'm not mad at that pull, bro.
Hey,
I'm
man,
not mad
I
at it.
had to.
I would
Yeah,
love to
I
be in
would.
those sessions, bro.
Bro,
I would love to be in those sessions.
that would make my whole existence. I swear to God, just one day.
Yeah.
All I need is one day.
Let's just be a fly on the wall.
Exactly.
Bro, I would say nothing.
Bro,
I'd be like, you know, you can take images.
Yeah.
I would be like, hey, you need some, you need to call me, you need some rolls, you need some rolls, like anything they need, bro.
I heard the speakers got caught fire when they did. I think was it Beat It? No, but they had
Swear to God.
Wait, go back.
No, I heard it with the guitars. I think on Michael Jackson's.
For what song?
I think it's Beat It.
Beat
I know
It?
it's on the Thriller album, but I heard the guitar caught fire in the studio.
Like the speakers,
Because he was going so ham with it.
Hey, man. True stories right here.
I heard Quincy Jones let him go like 3 times, just one take 3 times, and they just.
You know, it's
put
one of
parts
the
it
coolest things to. I just feel like Bruce Swedien, who's the engineer,
Okay.
and Quincy, like they had so different ethics and personalities. It like made this like Bruce Swedien was a motherfucker who'd be like, all right, we're about to use these weird ass mics and mic up Mike's like
His shoes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
when he's
catch that.
dancing,
Yeah.
I'm catching the fucking rhythm in the joint
That's
while he's singing.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Imagine that on top of a motherfucker like Quincy, who's just like way ahead of his time
Geniuses,
as
yeah.
far as
Man.
like genre bending and like stylistic choices and like the
What?
sounds they're using and shit.
But I like that
It's
was
kind of just like the
in the
ultimate
80s.
combination. Bro, they was on some shit.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, imagine those sessions.
Because he was doing film scoring and stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, man.
Quincy Jones is bro. He
gosh.
fucking film scored fucking obviously major
shit.
film,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
he did fucking Austin Powers.
I didn't
Go.
He
know
film scored the whole shit.
Come on, bro.
That's Quincy, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yo,
sounds like
come
Quincy,
on.
bro.
Yeah.
Quincy.
Top
Come
song.
on. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, bro, that's a monster. Like, how can you go from that to that? Like, that's just crazy to me. And think about it. The simplistic concept of Michael Jackson's music, that shit is not overproduced or
You're
like
so
orchestra
right.
based.
No, I swear
it's
that's
very
so-
simple.
It's perfect.
But
Like,
that's like producer, you
Yeah,
know,
you're
to me.
so
Like
right.
he knew when it fit, what
Yes.
made sense, what to cut, what not to.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's to like the person who can just make decisions is the producer in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
I get
just
that.
to be like
The final
good
decision?
decisions,
Yeah.
like
Facts.
good at like fucking from experience ass
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just to be honest, we've all been in sessions. The big thing is decisions.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the person who's paying don't always make the best decisions. So having someone else in the room who has experience and can mitigate your decisions, well, it's just like having an accountant on your investments. Like I know something. I can look at the market, but like, do I want help? Hell yeah, I want help.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's
yeah.
the same concept. It's music. It's like, yeah, but I still need that extra, 50%, in my opinion, from like that person. And Michael understood that. I feel like they all had the hats too. Like they all wore them and stayed in their lane.
Play the team. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like Bruce Swedien's just looking at mics and shit over here fucking with the console. Quincy's over here like with synths. You know what I'm saying? And Michael's over here fucking
Bruh.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that whole
That's
trail
not what
right
it's-
there is
but
like.
you have to think nowadays, right? We're all in here. You invited 3. Like, there's no filtering or like professionalism separation, in my opinion. They at that level there was like because the industry was different. To get to that level, you had to be a certain par and a certain level. You know what I'm saying? So once you got in that room, there was no playing games at that
For
level
real.
back then.
Yeah.
So like now, anyone can get in this room. You pay fucking 50, 60, like
That's
back
so
then,
true.
bro. It's like $10,000 for a day. You know, like facts, like
Yeah.
real good shit. Hell yeah, full
Yeah.
live room, all that. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. So.
Yeah.
It's just like we don't have that no more. So people will come in here and everyone and their mama can add to the song.
True.
So that's why that shit still sounds good. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the biggest thing right there, bruh. Anyone can say, yo, change that. Nah. Because
I
the people that are paying the low bar minimum to get in the room aren't making the best decisions because they're not in this world yet.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the smartest thing for an artist to do is to find a space where you can get into the world while paying. MBG Studios. What you talking about? Yeah.
That's a fact.
Placement right
That's
there.
a fact.
But yeah, I'm dead serious though. Like, I think the problem you could probably agree with this because you work with a lot of up and coming artists. The big problem to me is not that you have a space to make good music, it's that you don't have no concept of business infrastructure and being an artist professionally
That's so
and
true.
consistently. So like if you have a space where like, okay, you might have the ability to get some insight from a motherfucker who will give you some game, just like I'm doing right now. Chop it up with you, look at your shit and be like,
Bro.
yeah, you're just posting too much, or like, yeah, like you're just not leaning into fans. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, that's what you need.
I shot a video for an artist last week. Matter of fact, he asked to shoot it the same day. That was the first time. I was like, it's pretty last minute. Ended up doing it anyways, going to the Bronx. But when I shot it for him, he doesn't have any stuff on Spotify. He doesn't have anything out yet.
Talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, you got to have your stuff in order. You know what I'm saying?
So
Okay.
he
didn't have
asked for a day of shoot. I'm gonna assume he's paying a fair amount of money.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He doesn't have anything on Spotify.
Nothing on Spotify. Nothing to play. I think when he sent it to me, maybe just sent, I think, a G drive of the song. But
So you're literally saying no DSP music.
no DSP music. And then it's crazy enough too. I love him, but he asked me to put it on my YouTube.
Mhm.
I told him, you got to start your own channel. You know what I'm saying? To build your own fan base. I ended up putting it on my channel. Just today he told me to take it off. I guess he's going to have some type of rolling date. But have an idea of what you're going to do. You know what
Wait,
I'm saying?
he was mad at you. I'm
No,
sorry.
he wasn't mad. No, because I put he told me to put the song on my YouTube. I put it on my YouTube like a couple of days ago. Then today he texted me to take it off. I guess put it on a later date. I told him to try to put it on his own channel. I can still
Wait,
put
so he wants to drop it on a later date because?
I don't know why. He just told, but it should be on his own channel personally. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. So my biggest thing is like, literally, you guys, I don't think no one was here, but literally what was it, Saturday? I had these kids in here who are very, novice and just starting. One of the dudes who's the artist has a very big platform, technically off of following, not really engagement, if I'm being honest. That's the other thing about me. Like, I don't have a crazy following, but I can easily, thanks to Matei, shout out Matei,
Shout out Matei.
fucking crazy goat with entrepreneurship. I can easily tell if you don't have actual movement. Doesn't matter to me your actual numbers. So he has that, but like so non-informed. For example, yo Gabe, can we pay you? Can I pay you $500 for consulting and you can get me on press and you can like help me mitigate, drop mics and shit? I'm like, yeah, I could do that. What does that do for you when you have no infrastructure,
So
you have
true.
no brand, and you have no business? So you're assuming because you pop up on one good platform with a good brand that they're gonna take you serious off of your non-professional brand and platform?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused. So what I told them, I was like, that's great, but the most important thing is for you to build something for
Exactly.
yourself, just like you're
You
saying.
got to.
So it's like, you could be on his fucking YouTube all day. They're still gonna check you.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's what's gonna make their decision.
That's
Do they want to be a fan or not? And going off whatever you're doing on your page, not his page,
Yeah.
they heard about you from that. It's just like this. That's what press is like. Just seeding, like putting
That's so
content
true.
everywhere. Same content. Joe Rogan. Any of these people you can mention that are popping have good ass brands and content, and that's where it's coming from. So if you go to their homepage, it looks good as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just feel like everyone's getting caught up in these concepts because anyone can put an ad in your face too. So it's like just me, yet like even as an entrepreneur, bro, I have so many ads on a daily that like distract me from things. Like, nah, I'm dead serious. Like, yo, Gabe, we'll make you a whole AI bot like staff right now because AI is crazy. Like I have companies all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like, even for me, I have to know what to discern from and like what to be like. It's not really working that way. Like that's not gonna like like let's be realistic here. Like I'm not about to have just hella bots doing my shit when I'm trying to raise a culture and community and and a family. That makes no sense, bro. I don't have family bots. What the fuck?
Smart house ass.
Oh, you thought you was talking to me, motherfucker. Like at some point someone's gonna figure it out and be like, yeah, it's just literally bots.
Yeah. You want to cuss
my
all the way
own version
again?
of me. Alright, cool. Let me Alright, vinyl or streaming? That's a great question.
Ooh. I saw a crack vinyl on the street when I was
We'll
coming
go this
here.
way.
I
Vinyl
saw
or
it.
streaming.
Damn. What about CDs? Okay,
Vinyl, streaming, or
okay.
CDs?
CDs. I like the
Fair.
quality, seeing the credits and stuff like that.
Streaming.
Okay.
I go streaming.
I feel like the CDs are a bit like nostalgic for me.
There you go. Little cover art in your hand.
Yeah, it's just something about being in the car back then, and you had
Yeah.
the whole book of CDs,
Bruh.
and you just.
Yeah. Oh no, he's talking about CD going back now.
Yeah, he going way back.
Yeah, now he's talking about the collection.
I feel
He
that.
leveled it up.
Yeah, he leveled up. You got
He
it.
said the collection. That.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
that no more.
All right, I'm gonna do a different answer then. Vinyl.
You have vinyls of your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
My parents' house for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And why vinyls?
Vinyls for me, I already knew the explanation before I answered it. The explanation is because I like dynamics, and I like songs that have level left to turn it up, and I like songs that have that fucking extra little warmth and that goddamn staticky shit, that vibey shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You put that shit on, you just
Nah, that's so true.
like what?
Yeah, I might start doing that shit.
Yo,
bro.
now that shit player too.
No.
Have a little,
Bro.
hey, yeah. Put that
Yeah,
nigga
I
on,
hate y'all.
you know
Y'all
what
making me
I'm
feel
saying?
bad choosing my
Little
answer,
Karen,
bro.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Little
bro.
Marvin Gaye right quick, like you
Hey.
tripping, bro. What?
You know what's crazy, Gabe?
What?
I was walking past Prospect Park years ago. Tell me why, y'all. I saw a crate of fucking vinyls. I took that shit as far as I could until I got tired. I put the rest in my backpack. I took the rest of it, hid it in the bush. I came back tonight, somebody took the rest of it. But I have like, got a nice collection of vinyls, man.
You should, bro.
You should have just.
Start my collection.
Say it again?
I want to
No, I'm
start my
s-
collection.
Yeah.
I got real nerdy with it. I bought the fucking electronic joint, the little Rode joint. So like I can do the vinyl and play it, but I can also plug it into the shit.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm recording it into like FL.
Oh, that's
you know what I'm
fine.
saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
To
dope.
sample it if you
Yeah,
want?
that's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like for me, like because a lot, like I started as a producer, but the engineer world opened me up to like tones and sounds, and like just to be honest, fundamentally, production is engineering, and like all of that's intertwined. Meaning like the Beatles, for example, like fucking pivoted the whole game by using weird engineer equipment in a production aspect to make things sound a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like ever since that, I've just been like having fun with these concepts. Like for example, the vinyl in, I can't emulate that shit. I can use RC20 and like certain plugins, but like there's a sound.
Like you saying with the needle hitting and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I mean I'm going directly out of my vinyl into my computer.
Yeah.
So like doing that rather than pulling it off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like even if they like tried to record the vinyl, whatever, like it's still compressed in like a certain way.
That's so true.
So like there's just something about it, bro. Yeah, I mean, why do you think there's that? Why do you
No,
think there's
you're right.
sample like
You're so
guru
right, bro.
producers, bro?
Just
right now?
Blaze, I think he bought like people's vinyl
Why do you think
collection.
they never
It's
changed?
so right.
Why do you think they still doing it? I'm just saying.
Shit.
Obviously, something that's working.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so where is it? One piece of gear you'd buy tomorrow. That's actually a great question for everyone. What's one thing you'd buy if you just had unlimited bread? It could be for production. It could be for singing or for artistry. It could be for mixing. It could be for anything musically.
Start over there. Give me
Okay,
a second.
cool. All right, yeah, I already know you was about to have fun.
Sono, I guess, right? That's a Sono.
Yeah, anything,
I would use
anything
that-
creatively. It could be for video, literally
Oh.
anything.
I would buy the B&H store.
Hey, he really thinking
He
big.
figured out the homework. He
Yo,
figured out the assignment.
All the money in the world, you get. Yeah, you
Yeah,
good. You valid.
damn, you just leveled it up. Nah, that's not fair though, bro. You got it. No.
He has
Give me an answer. Give me an answer.
He has everything.
I'm sorry. That's one answer. Let's do another one. Just because
Okay.
they gonna do that same shit. Like
Nah,
I would too.
FX6.
FS6?
camera, yeah.
What is that?
It's a camera you can do a lot.
This is Sony?
Yeah, it's a Sony camera. I show Steve uses, so you can do a live streaming. You can do music videos, movies. It has an internal ND, so you don't have to change the ND filter when it's bright outside.
Ooh.
So I would fuck, because a lot of people do FX3, which is cool, but the FX6 just has internal ND filter, which is meaning when it's bright outside, it has like sunglasses, so you can dim down the light and stuff like
And
that.
how much is that?
About five.
Damn, I was gonna go
$6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay,
Around
that was
there,
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're picking specific things.
All right, yeah. I wouldn't even go try and cheat. Like I'm really trying to think hard. Like anything I want to buy.
Damn, I'm not. Now I gotta think. Oh,
I know. Like if I had to just choose one off my list, I just want to get the best mic because.
Damn. Okay.
Fuck with that.
I don't know.
That makes a big difference.
I do like. Matter of fact, I want to get your opinion. What's the best mic? You think like a Shure or like a
That's the
Fuck
mic
no.
man right there.
Hell.
Not a shirt.
That'd be good for podcasts, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Not
Like
a-
performances.
I be fucking up brand
Yeah,
names.
but
I
look,
just-
look, if you gonna pick a mic, you should buy an expensive mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I be
So
fucking up the
condenser-
brands and shit.
Condenser mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I mean the Sony C100, C800, excuse me, C800.
C800. Yeah, matter of fact, I
That's
heard
a
that. one.
$10,000 mic.
I heard about that
Mm.
one. I heard about that one. Yeah,
Damn.
I be fucking.
Well, now I can't use that. Thank you. All right, but-
I don't know. I go simple. I go preamp and compressor. I go 1073 and I go CO1B.
you said simple. That's expensive as shit, but I feel you,
It's gonna be simple because you got the bread.
I was gonna go SSL console.
bruh. But for every tube tech, because I had to think about keeping that. Just $5K.
Wow.
Just your camera.
Wow.
Yo.
Just for that, and it just compresses.
That's crazy, but that's good though, because that's basically what you need to get at
Yeah.
the levels and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't really have an answer.
You can think on it, Gabe.
Yeah.
Alright. My answer's a little bit complicated. But it's definitely what I want. I want a crazy room that's acoustically treated to super big fucking main speakers. Like high ass level mixing main speakers. I'm talking about like goddamn like fucking Asperger's. You know what I'm saying?
Those
The
are the,
goddamn
like big ones that
yeah, but I want my whole shit tuned.
I feel you.
That's what I want. I want a
Yeah.
tuned room with like the biggest speakers you can imagine, so I can like waka,
Bro.
and it's like clean.
I
Wow.
think
You know what
I
I'm
seen
saying?
Dre
'Cause-
with a recent one years ago. I think 2 Chainz was at it where he made his own. I know he has several studios, but custom now. I feel you though.
Yeah, so I want a motherfucker who's flown out with their speakers
Yeah,
and
yeah,
comes
yeah.
in this joint and designs the whole shit
Yeah, that shit
around
be
speakers.
fire.
Like
Yeah.
those are studios that like you go in there and you be like
Nah, I
when you
feel
hear your music.
of course.
Like it's either immediately you don't like it or immediately it's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
feel
So you might want to listen to Spotify, not your own shit. Because I'm
That's
telling you right
that's a
now,
fact.
I've been to like a really top of the line masters. Hell no, bruh. Listen to other people's music. Don't listen to your like. That's bruh. These are $100,000 speaker
bet.
setups. Mastering studios have like $80K pair
That's
of
crazy.
of speakers, like their main speaker. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying like my room's at that par of like listening. That is all I care about. Because guess what? Still got this shit here. So I had
That's
to think
so
about
true.
that.
Yeah.
I still got the
feel
vocal
you.
chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
all
just
I
bring
need,
that,
I want
yeah.
some big ass speakers.
That's a fact.
The whole shit is acoustically like fucking wild, you know?
Man,
dig that.
Like
that'd be-
foam everywhere basically. It would have to be foam everywhere.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
foam in every inch of this for that level of like speakers.
Yeah, it'd be like a whole.
It's so loud. But yeah, bro.
It's coming.
There's something about that.
Man.
That just gave me a chub. Alright. Okay. Okay, hot takes. Videographers, I just made this one up, but videographers should get points on records.
You know what? I would.
In the
disagree.
independent space.
if you're working with that artist, doing videos with them, I would say so. I mean, if I was an artist, I would want to. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you? I'm always going to be biased,
Mm-hmm.
essentially, just because I see it from the side of the creative that gets paid a service. But typically, just to be honest, kill me in the comments, we don't charge our full rates. I mean, you can double down if you charge your full rates. I typically don't charge my full rates because people can't afford them. So I work with you out of the kindness of my heart.
So, right.
99% of the time. So that being said, why the fuck wouldn't you put me on that shit so I go harder for you? Because you're not even paying my rates. So I still got to book another session after you.
For sure.
Because
Yeah.
my rates aren't paid. You know what I'm saying? And my stress is still high. So, no, I'm just saying, think human to
you're
human,
right.
right? Human to human. You have less stress, you have a 9 to 5, you have things set. I don't. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm banking on like doing some cool shit with you for a lesser rate. So why wouldn't you want me included?
Facts.
I'm gonna look deep into the camera too for that. Why wouldn't you want me?
Let me ask you a
Like,
question.
no, seriously. What's the problem?
Do engineers get points nowadays, or does it vary? It depend on your deal.
It depends on you. I feel like the majority of engineers don't speak up and think of themselves as service providers, and that's why I have issues, because I've carved out a lane in a business model that's not conducive for that. My shit's more like, I'm gonna put my foot in your song, and I don't want it to be the same for most people. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's different levels. If a high tier art, there's levels to the shit, right? let's just say a big percentage of my business is independent artists that are coming in and getting a label quality service. So like, let's say 70% of that. So like for these people, they definitely need some help and you leaning in. You know what I'm saying? So like that requires a certain aspect of something outside of just recording and like a knowledge base.
Exactly.
So
information and stuff like
yeah,
that.
so it's like we're really putting our heart and our soul into trying to actually make you do something with this music. So it's just like for you not to include the person that's doing that, obviously I get it. There's like a big nuance to the concept of you guys prospectively don't understand and you're seeing it from only this aspect of like you're spending all this money and stuff. But you have to also think that like we're in the exact same predicament, if not worse, because we've probably been in more debt than you at this point. I got a space, I got rent, I got equipment, he got equipment, we got subscriptions. So if it's not equal, I'm just saying like for you to like think we're trying to like, you know, obviously there's a lot of, that's what I'm saying, like we have to stick out and it's a different like market than a lot of people, just to be honest. Like people are selling recording services, like we're kind of selling like people that give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like, you can go anywhere to just get a good vocal chain.
That's so true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, just because you went, like, the biggest thing for me is, like, just because you went to such and such, that person didn't even give you the time of day. They just sent you back a file. They didn't even get on the phone with you.
I like how when you come over here, it's really more than just production, because people can send their stamps to you. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a little label over here. I'm not gonna lie. With the marketing.
Yeah, I mean we do it all, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the big, I guess, differentiating thing with what we're offering and what other people are offering. We're creatives helping you become creative instead of we're a service provider pushing buttons. A lot of people want to like, and I know a lot of them too, who are like, like I can lean into this concept. Unlimited revisions, all these concepts. First of all, like, I think of all this shit as a business first and marketing and the song. Why would you let an artist have unlimited revisions, bro? So in my mind, right, you don't know what you want to do. Why would you need unlimited changes? That makes, think about it. So, like, if I'm trying to get to a smooth song that makes sense for the public, giving you unlimited revisions does that? How does that do that? Unless you're actual, like what I was saying, like an executive producer, like hit maker. Like for example, like this motherfucker doesn't even make beats, bruh. He can come in the room and knows when to tell someone to be quiet and stop. That's not it. We're doing this. Same thing. Why you think Khaled's there? Like you can knock Khaled, but guess what? He probably knows when to tell someone to shut the fuck up. And like you're not going on the song because it doesn't make sense. Those people get paid a lot, bruh, for that reason. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like we're missing that, like, across the board.
It's just changing with the industry. You know what I'm saying? The artist development, all that stuff.
That's what, there is no artist. So I feel like, low-key, we've kind of fallen into this realm where, like, we're kind of developing artists. But
getting back into that.
With me, it's more like, I think we're doing it because we actually want to see people succeed rather than I'm trying to get paid. I'm not charging for that shit. Just to be honest, like it's an hourly rate for recording with a crazy vocal chain. That's what you're paying for. You just happen to have good ass people that give a fuck. So, let's see. Ooh, this is a great question. Can great branding make average music perform better?
I believe yes. I think a lot of the I'm older than y'all, but I think a lot of the superstars like T.I.G.'s, I think a lot of them became rappers because I came from Atlanta up to New York.
Well, you're not older than me, are you?
Yeah.
You're older than me?
Yeah, I'm older.
Really?
Yeah,
You're older than 32?
I'm older than 32.
Damn.
Yeah.
You look young as shit. What the fuck?
Appreciate it. Nah, but
good genes, yo.
Like Jeezy, T.I. when I was in Atlanta, you know, they started, but they became brands. You know what I'm saying? Not just music. You see T.I. with his podcast and other stuff, but I think you got to be a brand in whatever you do. Now, I mean, you can still just be an artist and do stuff, but I think it's honing it. You have multiple skills. Use other skill sets, other gifts you have to become a brand besides just doing your music, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of differentiate a little bit. I don't necessarily think branding in itself can make average music better. It takes like literal hours in the studio to make average music better. It takes reps. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes mad revisions. It takes mad recording sessions. It takes lots of revisions and input from somebody like his ex and producers who actually give a fuck about good music. So, you know, the branding is gonna push the music in and of itself. Good branding is gonna push the music. But at the end of the day, like the average music may not reach or get the views or the plays as much as genuine good music. So
You have to have good music first.
yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, it is the product, you know, underlying
Right.
product
So
essentially.
let's be real.
You're catching. It's like going to a movie. This is a good analogy. Going to a movie with either good videography or good music. And what would made you stay longer? Probably the one that has both, right?
yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah, that's a fact.
So yeah, what do you think?
I feel like in the climate, we are in now, we've seen it many times. And for example, like Blueface,
Mm-hmm.
when he first started, because I feel like as his wave took off, he gained a little bit better as an artist. But yeah, like when he first started, like him being offbeat and everything, it was like, but he had the image, and it was like, it was in our faces. So I feel like just to be on devil's advocate from what you said, it's like a placebo effect. It's like the brand is, and it's like they're playing with our minds to make us to think it's like okay.
Talk about it.
Okay.
And like it's cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Okay.
They did a good job with him though.
But
marketing.
I agree with you.
I feel like I could have like explained myself a little bit.
Nah, that was a perfect explanation.
Nah,
You're basically saying that like putting it in the face and being actually organized in some aspect. Because if you think about it, it is. You can think about it however you want. Like it could be ignorant, it could be aggressive, whatever. But he's organized.
Yeah.
Meaning like it sounds a certain way. It's always sounding this way. It's always in your face. He's always with the same tattoos. He always wears this aesthetic. It's still organized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play devil's advocate again. I personally think, unfortunately, well, I'm gonna have two different ways of saying this. First is you focusing on the music as being the branding element detaches you as an element. For example, people like Jay-Z, right? He has wrapped himself around industries and concepts that boosted the concept of his music, like hip-hop trends or like street culture, you know what I'm saying, Rockefeller or like whatever else, and he's just constantly and he's constantly reinventing himself across the board through years. So like he's doing music, but he's using all these other elements as the things to reinforce what the fuck he's doing, and these elements are the things that people spend money on. So like this is just happens to be here to like further just boost him. This shit is what makes him bread. So like fans become customers because he opens businesses and concepts.
Wow.
So like I personally think it's about understanding how to be a fucking business as an artist. Like La Russell, I don't know a single one of his songs. No offense, La Russell, you're dope as shit. It'd be popping up in my feed. I don't know the title of them though. Like I don't know a single song like how you just know someone's song like off the top, like a crazy hit record. But I know the fucking La Russell is, and he's everywhere. And he's giving insight and guidance to artists. I know he has a popping career as a musical artist, and I know people fucking look up to him. He has hella fans. So like, I'm still in 2026. I'm leaning more brand, and like that being the thing first, personally, to be honest, because like what I see more, obviously I'm biased, but I see more talent coming in for me personally. I see more good shit coming in, but like bad shit coming out on every other aspect. Meaning like nothing re-emphasizes that you had good music. So like there's nothing clean and professionally done, therefore it looks good. Or like therefore I can go other places besides just one song on one streaming platform one time where you had one reel. You know what I'm saying? I have 1,000 things on my feed right now.
Yeah.
So like unless you're a business, like I said, consistency, booming, doing things. So I'm still gonna lean on the brand. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that has everything wrapped in a nutshell. Consistency, clean, meaning like everything makes sense. Like you're in the same realm of things too. You know what I'm saying? You're not just jumping shit all the time to different styles and different movements and shit. So I'm gonna lean on that. You know what I'm saying? Personally, because I can think of like most of the main people that are still around did that. Just to be honest, like anyone I can think of that's like super big, like Rihanna, or like people that have like become crazy in other industries and have crazy network because of their music, but they knew how to brand it. So you came to her for something specific, and now she has all these other things that are just like her and her personality, but she had a brand. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see her halftime show? You saw the little simple thing she did with
That's
the
what I'm
makeup?
saying.
The makeup?
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's her though. That's her personality. She's always been herself.
Yeah.
So she just stayed consistent, bro.
And people
Like-
back begging for her album. She don't need to make any more
She don't,
music.
bro. She had a. I don't know if you saw it. She said that shit at a show. She was like, "I love making music, but I don't need to make music no more." Yo, that what? Just off the makeup,
Yeah.
like nothing. We don't have to include all the other lit shit she does.
Yeah.
Just off her makeup, bro. She's good. Fenty? What? What? You know, how many girls be like, "Oh my god, I need."
Girls ain't got. I had this one
Yeah,
client that
facts.
has. He has a couple of her, or I guess onesies or some shit like that. People.
Wow.
They go
Yeah,
crazy
support,
over it,
yeah,
bro. That's what I'm saying. But that's
support.
branding, though.
Yeah.
So you like her. You like her personality. You like what she does, and you happen to like her music. I just feel like the music happens to just be a normal trend. Like you just happen to like it, and it fits and it makes sense. Like everything else is why you like her. Like I like who you are. I like what you stand on. I like your morals. Like that's my opinion.
No,
that's
for sure.
what creates fandom. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise.
You know, Taylor Swift. Like a lot of examples. Taylor Swift. Like the whole shit, bruh. They like how she is. They're probably a lot like her. They like the same things as her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
relate to people.
Yeah. Like she could live. I hate to say it. She could not have the level of music that she has, and it would still probably do better than the majority of y'all dropping crazy bangers, bruh. Because she has more that makes it. It just looks good too, bruh. Like, what do you want to invest in? Someone who looks organized and has things that make sense for you. Even if they kind of mess up occasionally on music, I would still be more invested in someone who looks more organized and clean cut
Me too.
and has more things popping. Like, oh, damn, she did that this week. Oh, that's lit. I'm with it. I
Yeah.
support you. Obviously doing something.
Yeah, facts. You doing something right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Or the person who's like, I dropped it. It's fire. I don't hear from him from like 2 months. Has like 1,000 followers. No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Like,
real shit, real. I'm trying to get that.
all right, last question. Would you rather have one sold out show or 50 million streams?
I would say sold out show.
I'm going sold out show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going sold out show.
Monthly streams?
No.
Or is it
One
one
song at 500. I said 500 million, right? Or I said 50.
You
think you
50
said
mil.
50? Okay,
Yeah.
50 million, one song. Like, just one song, one time. Just 50
And
million.
one sold out show.
Versus one sold out show, yeah. Those are the options. I didn't even say the number, though. It could be 200
know.
people.
I'm thinking.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm getting.
FIFA stadium type.
I didn't say none of that. Y'all assume that shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'll get paid.
I'm going with the streams.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going with the show for sure.
I feel you.
But I'm prefacing it by being like, yo, I'm going to have a fucking team on stage with like
Yes.
18 QR codes
Yo.
on their shirts.
Now I saw this one artist saying that he charging $100 for his T-shirt, but with the T-shirt you get into his shows for free. I'm not sure what other incentives you get, but stuff
Yeah.
like that, I think you can pull off. Because you know, getting merch at the shows and shit like that.
Now I'm with that. That's a good call. So for me, it's more like, how are you capitalizing on the show? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So like, I know lots of people that have shows,
I would
nothing happens,
Yeah.
but you know, for me, it's how you're capitalizing on the show. When I said a show, by the way, it was like your show. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing for me. Meaning, like, that's why I picked it. If it was like not your show, I wouldn't have picked it. If it was someone else's show, I definitely would have picked that shit. That makes no sense. Unless like the data and analytics are there, like, oh, they like my music and his music. Cool.
That's true.
They always see us together. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. Like, even if y'all have similar music, motherfucker, you not on his content reels.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's obsessed with him. And you already know, people get attached to like their Instagram and their content, what they're posting. Maybe they have vlogs.
Yeah.
Fuck, I ain't never seen you there. You could have a song with him tomorrow and I'll still be like, who's that? Maybe after y'all have an album, I'll be like, cool. You know what I'm saying?
For that.
So, yeah, I definitely picked the show though, because you have to think about it. Like, real sales are gonna beat 50 million. 50 million is gonna be like 2000.
And I think after
Maybe.
when you go to people's shows, I think you become a fan more personally after you see.
Yeah, and you also have the ability of, like he said, having people that last longer. You know what I'm saying? And actually become fans for a long time. Like just to be honest, like a stream doesn't mean a fan. So that's the thing. You coming to a show means you're a fan.
True.
So even the numbers are like, it's almost like having like a client for 5 years versus a client for like a week. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same concept. So you're having a whole bunch of clients for like not even a week, like a day. Versus like clients that are like, yo, I'll be here for the next 2 years. Because I paid for a ticket.
Yeah. Hey.
It's not a lot to do, in all fairness.
Yeah.
So, cool. MBG Studios Control Room, episode 3. We lit.